Hey guys, how's it going? Garcia here with your daily portfolio update. So in this video, I'm going to talk about today's turnaround. So even though we are down today, about 4 or 5%, we're down to $358,741.62 after hours. So even though we are down, we did recover from some lows, and I'll show you. Look at that recovery. So this portfolio was down 6.5% at the worst. The main portfolio was down 10%, 12% at the worst. So, just a pretty good recovery, I think, from today's lows. So let's go into it. The Roth IRA was down 2.3% today. Year to date, we're up 2%. So not up as much as we were just a couple days ago, but hey, all time, we're still up 133%. Buying power has gone up to 3,100. And why is that? Whenever stocks violently go down, we have pretty big days like -5, -10% or more. I usually start consolidating the portfolio. So I saw RKLB as the main target to start accumulating more. So I sold AMD and the NVDA calls. I sold them immediately. I'm pretty much at a slight loss because the AMD calls, I think they were down, 3,000, 4,000 in total. And the NVIDIA calls were up around 3,000 or so. So it was basically like a slight loss. But with that money, I bought more RKLB. And I also paid off all the margin. So if you notice, the individual margin used had gone up to 20,000 because I had pulled out 20,000 from the account a couple days ago to pay taxes and stuff later this year. So by selling off the calls on AMD and NVIDIA, I was able to just pay off the margin. So I'm not accumulating any interest on the account. Robinhood Gold covers 1,000, so I'm only paying interest on $634 so far. So that's kind of my main strategy on down days, is really just consolidate into the highest convictions and hold. And today, look at this account. It's down 4%, but I was down 12% at one point. Look at that. It's freaking insane to see that, to be down 32 grand on one account, mind you. So this was down 32 grand at one point. This account was down 4 grand at one point. So to be down 38 grand, you just got to learn how to hold throughout volatility. If the thesis has not broken, if the company is still intact, management is still intact, an asteroid didn't hit headquarters, there's no reason to sell the stock. You really just zoom out. Like I zoom out to the 3 months, still up 68% in the past 3 months. Year to date, 34%, up 496% in the past year, and 397% all time, going back to August 2nd, 2021. Buying power has gone up to 282 grand because I also closed out a lot of positions here. And I'll show you here. Palantir ended up closing the calls. The $120 covered calls, I closed them at 79% returns because I would rather not hold covered calls when I think Palantir is going to start bouncing back. Especially any day now too, we could be getting a massive contract. And hey, if these covered calls are 80% return, I'm just going to close it out. RKLB, I bought 200 shares on this account and 100 shares in the other account. So here's the order for 200 shares. And I also bought another Leap for $1,300. AMD NVIDIA sold, and I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna keep this video shorter. No post from Twitter today. And here's the total here's the equity. There it is. And the total percent change. But yeah, that's basically what I did today. And here's the realized profit and loss. I mean, ultimately, this is what I think is important. I think this is continuing to go up, and over time, I think this is going to be the more important metric, because this is really what's going into the account, and I'm realizing these gains or losses. The rest is all paper gains, right? Total return, the 171 grand on Palantir, 24 grand on RKLB. This hasn't really been realized yet, and it's going to be a long time before I realize a lot of these gains. But anyway, that's going to be today's update. Thank you each and every one of you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, just let me know down below. Hope you guys had a good day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.